fuck. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to today's video on this early, cold, snowy Monday morning. I started a new job last week. I now work nights at Amazon Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. So today I figured I'm gonna go shooting. So I'm on my way to the store, to the gun shop, to buy some more ammo because I am out. And I'm gonna head to the shooting range. So I figured on the way to the store, and maybe on the way back, depending on how long this review goes, I'm gonna review the Kinetix Velocity Plenum. And just to get it clear right now, I have no like dyno proof of anything. I have none of that. This is all going by pure butt dyno feel and just my overall thoughts of owning this plenum for quite a few months now. So I'm just waiting for my car to warm up a little bit more because the roads are a little snowy. So of course, you know, I'm gonna try and get a little sideways and maybe bounce off the rev limiter a little. So I'll see you guys in a second when this warms up. And we're off. Car's not quite warmed yet and I'm kind of impatient. So yeah, Kinetix Velocity. This plenum is so controversial. You'll always get one person will say don't buy it, you lose horsepower. Another person will say no, it does work, you make horsepower. Probably the most controversial part for the VQ, I think at least, is this plenum. So a little history. The Kinetix Velocity Plenum is actually the version 2. The first version was called the SSV Plenum. And now this plenum is the one that I don't know specifics on it. I don't know if it like full on, which is a bad design and lost horsepower. I'm not totally sure on it. But, you know, I wanted to pull out, but it's kind of snowing and I got bald ass tires, guys. So bald ass summer tires. So I can't exactly just pull out in the snow, or else I'm gonna spin out. Woo! So basically with the SSV, it was, I guess, proven it didn't make power. It was a flop. No one liked it. So Kinetix made the version 2, which is the Velocity. Now, even with this plenum, very controversial. People, if you look at dyno sheets and stuff, comparing stock for stock, that versus a plenum spacer, super controversial. And basically, the Velocity, it does make power. Guys, just spinning. Just bought my ammo, and on the way here I think I was kind of rambling, so you might see a weird kind of jump cut, but basically in the end, the Kinetix Velocity, it does make power. Whoever says it doesn't make power, don't listen to them. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. It makes power in a different RPM band than compared to a 5/16 plenum spacer. The Velocity is not a beginner mod to do. It's a finisher mod. And it works better when it's paired up with other mods that make power in the upper RPMs, like bigger intake, headers, long tube headers, you know, things like that. And also with the tune. A 5/16 plenum spacer, you could just slap on. It feels good instantly. Yes, you should tune it as well, but It was designed for a stock setup, stock motor setup. And that's why people like it. It's an everyday power band you could use. Now, for my personal experience, going from a 5/8 plenum spacer to the Kinetix Velocity, the 5/8 plenum spacer is already huge. It already makes power in the upper RPMs. Now switching to the Kinetix Velocity plenum, holy shit, it was totally different, guys. Like, no bullshit, it was totally different. I will say the first thing, I did lose a little power, like in the lower RPMs. Woo. Okay. Ooh, sliding. I did lose power in the lower RPMs. That definitely happened. I felt that right away. It was one of the very, very noticeable. That was very noticeable. God damn it. But when I started to really like rev it out, it picked up so much. And by the way, with the 5/8 plenum spacer, it was the tune I had for that. So with that same 5/8 tune going to the Velocity, I felt the difference in the upper RPMs. From like 35 RPM all the way on, it pulled so much harder. It felt amazing. Now, yes, I will full on admit the lower RPM, maybe around 2,000 to maybe 3,000 RPMs, I did feel it felt like I lost. It definitely felt like I lost a little down, down low. That was one of the first things I noticed, because I was like, ooh, I don't kind of like this. But when I finally revved it out, 3,500 RPMs all the way to my 7,200, rev limit, it pulled, guys. My butt dyno was happy. I'm still happy. I think I made the right choice, because also I was having problems with my stock plenum in general, just unrelated problems that I was like, I'm just gonna replace the whole thing, get the Velocity. And guys, I'm happy. I love it. I can't wait. Now I do have a tune for it. Now if I could ever get my freaking car to run right, because of my O2 sensor issues, I would really love to see, how much power it makes, especially up top, because guys, it feels good. I'm really happy with it. So I hope you guys like that little review, little history of the Kinetix Velocity plenum. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, and I might include a couple clips of me doing some donuts or drifting or something. We'll see. Deuces.